Welcome back. And now to the world of fine wine, where we meet Thatcher Baker-Briggs, who at 30 is already curating wine collections all over the world. Vern Glenn has that story.
This Black History Month, we spotlight a 30-year-old who has his own wine business. You could blindfold Thatcher Baker-Briggs, and he could tell you what type of wine it is, where it came from, and what food to drink it with. That's the life of a sommelier. Sommelier, a wine steward, trained and knowledgeable wine professional who specializes in pairing wine with food for customers.
All the time I talk to people and they're like, a what? And they ask questions and then they're like, but I don't understand what you do. So you just tell people what to drink and you're like, yeah, that's kind of it, And so we hope there's some education and, we can sort of show our passion with it. But all the time I think people really have no idea what the term is, what the profession is.
For Thatcher Baker-Briggs, an obsession for cooking became a passion for wine. He just launched Thatcher Wine Consultants. Canadian-born, San Francisco-based, when he's not at restaurants, he's roaming the globe as a private sommelier, consulting with savant-like knowledge.
I'm constantly on the road. I spend 3-4 months out of the year in Europe, just spending time with winemakers, understanding the vintages, going to events, and I constantly traveling. I think the world is a lot different for sommeliers, wine retailers, wine importers than probably people think that it is. We're not just sitting around all day drinking wine. I mean, we are, but a little differently.
How I want to know is confirm this wine is very young, very bright, very youthful.
The sommelier profession is depicted in the 2013 documentary Somm, a quest for candidates like Dylan Proctor as they try to achieve the title of Master Sommelier. There are only 3 black master sommeliers in the world. According to Zippa.com, in 2021, blacks accounted for 11% of all sommeliers.
The whole entire industry has been very white for a long time, and that's fine, but it needs to evolve. I was never upset. I think the thing that has upset me the most are the people that are aware of these issues, but then rather than doing something about it, rather than being proactive, there were a number of them that decided to denounce their status, their certification, and they said, I don't want to be a part of a group of people that has racist people in it. Okay, cool. Well, you're the one person that isn't racist. You're the one person that could evoke change, and you denouncing your title actually does nothing to make the situation better, and to just be like, well, I'm in a position to walk away, and that's what makes me upset.
All Baker-Briggs and the top sommeliers of color can do is persevere, pour, and be proactive.
I think it's really amazing to start to see diversity in the world of wine. I'm seeing it at all levels, at the level of sommeliers. I'm seeing it at the winemakers, stage. People just getting interested. The collector world is changing.
There are movies and television projects now depicting people of color as winemakers, heads of wine industries, entertainers like Snoop Dogg, athletes like Charles Woodson are in the wine game. You ever get this? The guy that sits down, kind of maybe looks around you and says, yeah, I'm here to see the sommelier, and you're like, no,
that's me. Yeah. I mean, it happens. I think this is a question that has come up quite a bit for me. It happens. It's going to happen. It happens in all my life. It happens in all of our lives, right? I think my goals, I think the things that I want to achieve are far too powerful for me to be affected by somebody that maybe immediately thinks something that it's not possible. Okay, cool. Think whatever you want. But when you leave dinner, or once you enjoy the bottle of wine that I selected for you, your whole notion is going to change on what that is, and you'll never come back. That's my goal. I'm just going to make you say, wow, okay.
His go-to? Champagne, which is exactly what he suggested to me when the need for late-night, after-midnight snacks hits. Janice?
Thanks, Vern. For more information, visit thatcherswineconsulting.com.